Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Tuesday the 22nd of July 2025. I hope you are keeping well. Evening time here in Bangkok. What's going on in the world? Well, countries are still allowing Israel to murder people who are desperately trying to get hold of food. They're still being bombed and shot at when desperately trying to survive. By looking for food. The situation has just been going on and on. People are beginning to realize, well, not people have realized for a long time, but politicians, I think, are slowly coming to the understanding that this situation cannot continue to exist. And the UK is joining other countries in condemning what Israel is doing. It needs to do a lot more than that. It's time to really deal Netanyahu some kind of sanctions blow. I mean, he should have been arrested for war crimes already, but instead of that, he's off meeting with Trump, etc. It's a terrible situation, it really is. Let's get on with our game of Sudoku, because I can't do much about that, unfortunately. This is the LA Times expert level puzzle. We're going to start with digit 7, blocking in the way that you can see here, and that will give us 7s up there. I can see 6 blocking up here and up here, and 6 blocking across there. That caught my eye quickly. And nothing else is really catching my eye yet, so let's go through the numbers and see what we can find. That's a lonely 3. Nine up, 9 down, 9 across there, 9 across here, across there. Nine blocking up here and across there, so 9 in one of these 2 squares, going leftwards, 9 across there, 9 up there. There's a 9, 9 down here and down there. And 9 across here and there. And 9 up here, up here. It looks like 9 is going to be finished. Okay, goodbye 9. So we had 7s, didn't we? I remember 7 blocking up there. That's a 7 there. Four blocks this square here in this column. We don't have 4 yet. Let's put it there. Let's finish the column with a 5. 4 blocks this square here. We're going to take 4 in this direction as well. Now 4 must be in one of these 2 squares here, so that means that can't be 4. So we've already got these 2 squares eliminated as being a 4, and this 4 blocks both of those squares. So in this column, that has to be our 4 then. I've just realised we've got 1 across here, 1 across there. That'll give us a 1 in that square there. Missing numbers here are what, 3 and 6? So these have to be 2, 7, 8. 2, 7, 8. Okay, so we've got 5 and 6 blocking across here, and we've got 5 and 6 blocking up and down here, so we've got a pair of 5 and 6 in those squares there. These cannot be 5 or 6. They must be 2, 3, 7. 7 blocks up there. There's our 7. This will be 2 and 3. This will be 1 and 8. 1 and 8. Seven across here, back that way and up here. There's a 7. 7 to the top. 7 across there. 7's like this. That's the final digit, 7. Now, I said that this was 2, 3, did I not? This was 5 and 6, wasn't it? So this is 2, 3. So this is 1 and 8. So then we've got 2 blocking here and 2 blocking there. That's the 2 there. This is 1 and 8. So this has to be 3 and 5. We've got 3 blocking across there. There's our 3 and there's our 5. 5 blocking here, 5 blocking up there, there's our 5, 6 blocking down here, there's our 6. Missing numbers here, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 1 in each row. That's no good, is it? Four blocking up here, 4 blocking across. There's a 4. I'm shifting on this chair because I'm getting to the uncomfortable part, I think. So at least I've got my chair back. This morning I had to play sitting on the uncomfortable chair. I've managed to shift the cat away from this chair, so it should be reasonably comfortable. This may be something or may not be something, I don't know, but we don't have missing. Okay, in this column is 3, 5, 6, 8. Now we've got 5 and 8 blocking this square, that one, and we've got 5 and 8 blocking this square, so that means that that's a pair of 5 and 8, which will leave us with 3, 6 in those squares. Now I also know that this is 3, 6. I also know that this can't be 3, 6, but I don't know if that's going to help. 3, 6. Any clues on 3s or 6s? Not really. So I do know this can't be 3 or 6, but certainly it could easily be 1 or 2, couldn't it? So it's not going to be good enough to find a unique rectangle. I think I'm getting close to putting pencil marks in actually on this. No, I'm not spotting anything, so I should go ahead and fill in the missing squares. So this was 1 and 8, this was 2 and 3, and this is 2 and 3 down here, and this is 4 in those squares, 6 in those squares, and 8 in those squares there. And then, as I just said before, this was a pair of 5 and 8, because we've got 5, 8 there and 5, 8 there, so 5, 8 go there. This is 3 and 6 in those squares there. This is 2 and 8 in those squares there. And okay, ones are there and ones are here. 2s are there. 3s are up there. 4s are in those squares there. 5, what do we know? 5 in those squares there. 6 blocking down here. There's our 6s. So this can't be 6. This has to be a 4. Okay, gotcha now. That's our 8 and that's our 6 there. Now 8 means that this is a 5 and that's our 8 there. And 5 blocking across here and 1 blocking across here means that that's a pair of 5 and 1, which makes that 2, and this 3. 3 blocking up will give us 3 in that square and 4 in that square there, 4 there. Let's delete that square there. Let's get rid of this 2 that I can't use. Right, That helped out a bit. Missing digit here is the 8. There's a 2, 3, 2 there, 8 there. I say a bit, helped out a lot, didn't it, really? Found the answer to the game. There's the 8 and there's the 1. 1 across there, so a pair of 1s in those squares. What else? 1, 5. 1, 5. Here's a pair of 1 and 5, so this has to be 8. And this will be 1. And so 3 blocks across there, so that'll be the 3. Here's the 5. That's a 5, that's a 1. That's a 5, that's a 1. 1 in this square. No digit 1 necessary there. 2 blocks this square, so that must be the 2 in that row. 3 is there. 3 blocks across here and across there. There's our 3. There's one more number to go there. That is 4. And down here we're looking for a 2 in one of those squares, so the 2 blocking down will give us 2 there. 6 there, 6 there, 3 there. Oh, okay, so it was just that little thing at the bottom there you had to discover to finish the game. Okay, thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.